Tonight is TRL 102. Tonight is the final stand. So Paulsboro, get ready for some total wrestling live!
You said it best, Jafar.
Emotions run deep, as well as the roots here in Paulsboro, and a hell of a way to kick off this historic, monumental event, the very last TRL. Ridley, it's an honor to be here, but wait a minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's a six-man tag team match. Introducing first, the team of Gabriel Hodder, Matt Omen, and Adrian Soriano. They are all fight, no flight, Primal Fear.
Well, Primal Fear have shown their faces in the Monster Factory quite a few times. They are one of the greatest tag teams South Jersey has ever had. They are the head trainers of Skid Row Academy in Gloucester City, and now they look to do battle with a force that has been infecting, decimating, well, in the goofiest way possible, the Monster Factory in Pete's Posse.
Well, I gotta tell you, man, the fact that we are kicking off TRL 102 with the most decorated, longest tenured tag team and trio in professional wrestling today. Primal Fear, Adrian Soriano, Gabriel Hodder, Matthew Omen, the scavengers of human sorrow are back.
Three men who are built like statues. And just like statues, they want the crowd to feast their eyes as they take on, well, Pete's Posse. It's always nice hearing the raw, unfiltered crowd reaction for this tandem.
And their opponents, accompanied to the ring by Cowboy Pete Carter from the Carter Ranch. They are Milton Mello, Isaac Taylor, and the Italian Tank, Pete's Posse.
Oh, Pete's Posse, they may not look the part, but they are former Monster Factory Tag Team Champions looking to get those titles back, will I say.
Well, it's an interesting,
Tonight!
double. I guess Pete's Posse gotta get the last word here.
At the Poulsboro Wrestling Club, and all of you losers and geeks get a chance to see the hottest, pinkest posse in professional wrestling cement our legacy as the greatest tag team of all time, the greatest faction of all time. And tonight, every one of you is gonna figure out and learn that nobody beats up Pete's Posse.
Well, if you ever asked me who could beat up Pete's Posse, I'd give you the list as long as a Santa Claus list, and we're about to add 3 more names to that list.
I can almost guarantee you that Primal Fear is here tonight for one reason and one reason only. We talk about legacy, we talk about history, monumental event. They are here to cement their legacy as the greatest tag team in Monster Factory professional wrestling history.
You're talking tag team wrestling, don't forget, we have an insanely stacked tag team turmoil match for the Monster Factory tag titles coming up later tonight. That one's sure to be a doozy, but the image of these 6 men staring each other across the ring as we've got Milton Malo starting off with Adrian Soriano.
And you can see the look of intensity on the eyes of Soriano.
Milton Malo trying to square up to Adrian Soriano. I don't know if this is a little bit of bravery or a lot of delusion.
Well, one thing I can tell you is if they've been eating too much of that pasta la vista, they might be a little carved out and full of delusion tonight.
Of course, Pete's Posse, no shortage of eating from the crowd, but Milton Malo, well, I guess doing his best to get the jump on Adrian Soriano as Tank and Isaac Taylor look on. Soriano almost tripping Milton Malo. He didn't like that for sure. Atomic drop right to Milton's Malo's and drop kick to the back. Adrian Soriano's on fire.
Excellent way to kick off this match. Soriano immediately going for the back of the neck and the spine, and we got a quick cover. Gets a 1.5.
And you see Pete's Posse have a tag team title match lined up for whoever wins the tag team turmoil. That opportunity was earned last week on TRL 101 after beating Brian Murphy, and It's Complicated in a 6-man tag team match. Is now Gabriel Hodder is the legal man. Million Malo just got axe handled.
And Hodder already celebrating. You can see he was doing some pre-gaming before the match, coming out to that ring with that flask. And it looks like he's here to party. And I'll tell you what, man, I think we're all here to party tonight.
Of course, watching Pete's Posse get beat up week in, week out is one of the best things about TRL. And what better way to cap it off with a 3-man thrashing at the hands of Primal Fear.
And there you see the double teaming of Omen and Hodder. The experience showing off, paying in dividends.
Well, now Tank has entered the ring, and these 3 men want to rethink their game plan. That man is 300 pounds of meatballs. Turn around, Tank. Soriano looking to fly like an angel, but got caught by a tank.
And that angel just got some broken wings as he got sent way down to hell.
Of course, I'm going to say my angel jokes in the main event, but Italian Tank stacking up Primal Fear in the corner. There's 2. And now Pete's Posse, could they be looking to put the squeeze? Oh, we're about to see a Tankin going in high speed here.
And there you see it, man. The experience of Primal Fear.
Everyone gets out of the way, and now Pete's Posse, their plan has backfired on them. Friendly fire from the Italian Tank.
Tank eats some turnbuckle. I thought he was going to eat something else, but hey, he's got to cure his hunger somehow.
And, oh, wait. Oh, this is a sight I've been waiting to see for months.
Well, they say that nobody beats up Pete's Posse, but hey, man.
They never said anything about beating up Pete.
Wait a minute, what? Well, it looks like Pete's here to party, too. He brought a flask of his own.
Well, if there's anyone who has decades of party experience, it'll be Pete Carter. Everyone's seen drinking while wrestling, but that's a nice flask Pete Carter's got. See Gabriel Hodder taking a step by.
Oh, no!
Tank from behind.
Clearly a distraction, which I'm actually surprised. You know, Hodder back in the day here in the Monster Factory would have never taken his eyes off the prize, and I gotta believe that that was a big mistake.
Well, alcohol will do a lot of things to very well-respected people, and that was one of them. And now Isaac Taylor finally able to get his boots on Gabriel Hodder. You see Million Malo, while the referee inside's back was turned, playing a little dirty work there.
Hodder in dangerous territory. Soriano and Omen need to get back to get ready for some type of tag to help out their teammate. Hodder looking in very bad shape.
That's what they're doing. They're on the apron. They're trying to get the crowd behind him as they hit, or I say they as in Pete's Posse, hit the trademark Pete's Posse pose.
Hodder slow to get to his feet, looking for that tag, but put right back into the corner. And I'll tell you what, that is the most dangerous territory to be on the other side of the ring, completely unable to get that tag.
Yeah, Pete's Posse versus Primal Fear may look like a done deal on paper, but you got to remember the X factor of Pete Carter on the outside. That's the factor that led Pete's Posse to overtake, and you see Gabriel Hodder just barely kicking out. Very close to his corner, though.
And there you see Omen and Soriano again taken out. And you know what? If I was a betting man, and judging by your suit, I can tell you're not, but if I was a betting man, I would have thought for certain that they would have had that well scouted and kept their eyes on this unsuspecting tag team. But you know what? We can't take these guys lightly. They are very well decorated. Ooh.
Pete's Posse won the tag team titles by beating 3-time champions, the Body Snatchers. That's the Marvelous and Gotta Dabod. That was certainly a tall tale. If they were able to beat the body snatchers through the nefarious means they did, there's no one saying that they can't beat Primal Fear here tonight.
Yeah, well, the one thing I think that they... Oh, huge leg drop.
A lot of meat on that leg drop there, Chaz.
One thing that they got to remember, and I don't know if they've done their homework, but Primal Fear, being one of the most decorated tag teams and trios in Monster Factory history, have a long-standing tenure where they tagged with one certain Damian Priest back in the day. So if any team knows how to get the job done tonight, it's got to be Primal Fear, but Hodder has to make that tag.
Inches away from the hands of Adrian Soriano. Tank ain't gonna let it happen. He's pulling him back every time like a high school tug of war. And now he's gonna take a seat.
And that is gonna do it. Hodder's out for the count. We got a 1, 2, and there's Omen to make the quick save.
Omen had to get in there. Gabriel Hodder just got slammed to the mat by that massive man, the Italian Tank.
And listen to this factory crowd trying to get behind Primal Fear, trying to get behind Hodder.
It was like this every night in the Monster Factory. Every Friday, the crowd was rabid. The Raspa Maniacs, the Friday night fans, always show up and show out. Well, tonight, there's more of them than there ever were before.
Hodder with the big boot, trying to make his way to his team, trying to make his way to the corner. Will he? No! Ducks the clothesline, rolls through, makes the tag, and here's Matthew Omen.
Matt Omen looking to take apart Isaac Taylor piece by piece, exploding into this matchup, forearm by forearm, chopping him down.
Ooh, taking out the midsection, stomping on the fingers.
And a wicked whipping kick to the head. Milamalo, what are you doing? Trying to get some of Matthew Omen. That definitely did not work out well for you. And
vicious super kick. Vicious Omen slam. Omen seems to have this match in control. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, the tide has turned here in Paulsboro.
Yeah, Tank got intercepted. Isaac Taylor getting thrown out with that exploder suplex to the middle. Watch out, Matthew Omen.
Oh, no.
Tank looking for that Samoan drop, or the Italian drop, as I like to call it, perhaps.
And there's the tag to Soriano. I don't think Tank saw it. Soriano with the fresh tag going to the top rope district.
Soriano Airlines is in full business today, Chaz.
I always said Soriano soars in Paulsboro.
How I didn't see that one, I have no idea. But nevertheless, Isaac Taylor now perhaps looking for the coup de grace is Primal Fear.
Could this be the beginning of the end?
3 ways to a draw, but Isaac Taylor escapes.
Soriano is hit. He's got the cover. 1, 2, no.
Isaac Taylor just barely almost managed to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Huge lariat. And now both men are down. There's chaos on the outside. Referee doesn't see it.
Everything's broken down here. It is Soriano. It is Taylor in the ring. Both men are down, Chaz.
You can see the toll has been taken on Soriano and every man in this matchup.
Isaac Taylor and Adrian Soriano going blow for blow. That's not a sentence I thought I'd be saying 6 months ago.
Well, you gotta wonder, is this gonna come down to experience? Is this gonna come down to a determination to prove yourself? Rolled through by Soriano.
Wait a second.
All for 1.
Got him the second time. Isaac Taylor's out on his knees.
Could this be the beginning of the end? All for 1 by Primal Fear. Soriano with the cover.
Crazy combination. That'll do it.
Hell yeah.
Here are your winners, Primal Fear.
Primal Fear blenderizing Isaac Taylor like there's no tomorrow with that massive triple team finisher.
And this is what you love to see. History, legacy, lineage, proving itself to be the winning, determining factor here at this historic monumental night in Paulsboro, New Jersey.
And I will do something I've never done before. I'll speak to the praises of Pete's Posse. They went toe-to-toe with Primal Fear for 10 minutes. That is a feat in and of itself.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it was the heart, the determination, and the brotherhood of the scavengers of human sorrow, Primal Fear, to get the job done.
Well, congratulations to Primal Fear. We have the most stacked TRL card of all time, because coming up next, it is Caden Hernandez, Oliver, it is Tim Dynamite, and it is our TRL champion, Christian Rocco. The belt will be on the line in fatal four-way action.